fan of the Hauraki Big Show podcast? Make sure you check out more from Jase, Mike and Keyzie on their Instagram at Hauraki Big Show, or tune in to them 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hauraki. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, guys.
My daughter said that to me as she was walking out the door today to go to school. And I said, have you got your...
How come you didn't drive her?
Because my wife sometimes takes her because she's quite close to where she works. And my daughter said, I said, have you got your blah, blah, blah? And she said, yep. Thanks, mate.
Oh, that's nice.
I said, don't ever use one of my catchphrases. Get out!
And she yelled backbone and ran away.
She's gone, backbone! Yeah. How are you all going, fellas? What's going on?
I don't feel good. I feel weird.
Yeah.
I hope I catch it off you in time for me going to Sydney.
Yeah. What
That-
kind of
I'll be
weird,
honest with
Keyzie?
you. I'm not worried about how you feel. I'm just hoping I don't get it.
Well, to
But
be
I don't know
honest,
if it's as a result of what you've done today or if you had that going in.
no, I had it last night. So last night I woke up at midnight, and I don't want anyone to make fun of this.
Steamer.
Did a steamer and had a shower afterwards because I was hopping back in bed and I sleep naked, and I don't want to be,
Do you not know how to wipe your ass?
No, I do.
Oh, yeah.
But trust me, it's just one of those ones where it's just like your
Right.
body is just evacuating.
Right.
Right, okay.
And it is like, and honestly, I've never woken up before with just a stabbing pain in my stomach before.
Right.
Like, and I think it was food poisoning of some description. But then now the fact that Jase has come to work and said that he was feeling woozy last night is making you think it's catchable.
Jase, no, the fact that you're sick makes me think it's catchable. Jase saying he feels woozy is neither here nor there as far as I'm concerned.
Yesterday-
Jase feels woozy 100% of the time, and if somebody says that they feel woozy, then he instantly has got that sickness.
Yesterday, I had one of those days where all day I was going, have I got a headache? I feel like I've got a
either do or you
headache.
don't, dude.
Well, no, not sometimes. It's like, it's kind of there. But by the time I got home, I had a throbber.
Oh,
and
yeah?
it was
What
really,
about your head?
It was really throbbing in my head and felt quite nauseous. Then when I went to bed, had a very sweaty, terrible sleep.
Oh,
Sweaty,
Yeah.
weird.
yeah. I
stuff.
had
Woke up this morning, felt the same way. And
Yeah,
I went,
yeah,
all of a
yeah.
sudden I even come in.
Mike.
Yeah, you guys should go home.
Yeah.
I had none of that. Completely unrelated. I just had a sore tummy.
Right.
Which I woke up this morning still sore. It went away after I had breakfast, baked beans on toast, just buried it under that. Went to the gym, had no energy whatsoever, and then as I started to get hungry again, it came back.
I know I flagged the gym today, but also I should add to that, I don't want to give you too much detail, not good things happening in the toilet.
Cool. Not 3 perfect tubes.
No.
7,000 imperfect tubes.
7,000 scattered spheres.
Yeah, so look, I'm still feeling a bit weird, and then that, we just went.
Experience.
Yeah. So I'm
Yeah.
just a bit,
Yeah. Well, we'll look after you, Keyzie.
Thanks,
if we
fellas.
notice you're flagging, or because you looked a bit sweaty earlier on in the day, and
It was hot.
Something's going on here with Keyzie.
That was weird about the hot.
Yeah.
I wasn't hot at all.
No, neither was I.
No.
fever.
You give me fever.
But nah, I'll just have this coffee that I was told I'm not allowed to have, and then I should be right as rain.
You should be tickety-boo. Yeah.
Sweet as. How are you feeling, mate? You
I'm
good?
brand new, mate, actually.
great.
Yeah. What did I do? I went to the dinner last night. That was good.
Oh, the Wise dinner.
The Waz dinner, yeah. They're all there. Good event.
What time to wrap up?
Well, it was scheduled for the yarning, the award ceremony, to go from 7 till 9:45. When do you think that finished?
10.
11:30.
9:44.
Wow.
Laura McGoldrick running the show.
Oh, okay.
Did a
she's a
did
pro.
a fine job. So it was good, and then I left.
What was the food like?
The food was good. Nice dinner.
Yeah.
Nice steak dinner they had, actually.
Okay.
Vegan steak. Bloody nice.
Sounds yum.
steak.
But it came from a vegan cow, you know.
Oh,
Right,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
But yeah, everybody was there. It was pretty good, man. It was good. I liked it. Flash
good.
event. Pretty flash event. I'm glad to not be there on a losing year.
Well, you timed that well because every year is usually a bit of a cluster.
That absolutely
Yeah.
is. Yeah. But yeah, jolly good. And then what did I do? What was the other thing? Oh, and I got tickets to the Waz on Saturday.
Playing Penrith.
So I will be going to that game over in Siddo.
Do you reckon
And I'm
you'll-
All
not-
things going well.
all things going well.
Yeah.
How far is Penrith
It's about
Stadium?
an hour drive. It's actually about an hour on the train, even on an express. It's a massive ball
And
lake.
can you train straight to like near the stadium?
I think I'm in the stadium that backs onto what is called Station Street.
Great.
And I'm hoping that's as good as it sounds. I've
Yeah.
never been out to Penrith before, even when
Neither.
I was living over there. I did a little bit of work, furniture removals, but that was it. So yeah, but anyway, on the train, it's public transport's really good.
Is
so
it
it'll be
just
quick.
you, or is your bro going as well?
Well, I've got 2 tickets.
Right. But
and
you'll wait and see
there'll be a long list of people who don't want to come with me. I promise you that.
Yes. Okay.
My brother could give a shit about sports. No interest whatsoever.
Who, Big
Right.
Mogi?
Big Mogs. He does motocross and surfing and all that sort of stuff.
wow.
But he's got no interest in watching.
So he's like
anything.
cool extreme sports Mogi.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Far out.
yeah. But yeah, bloody excited. Hey,
Yeah, so
only
good,
a couple
man.
of sleeps to go.
And how much did that set you back?
Those tickets are only $90 each,
Oh, okay.
but they're as low. They're as cheap as $25 each.
Right.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I don't want to sit up the end.
No. You want to be
No, I want it so
the
roughly
thick.
halfway.
Because
Yeah,
you were
nice.
saying before, Keyzie,
what, Jase?
that you would go and see the Warriors live a lot more, but you don't like sitting with the filth, as you put it. Which because...
What did you think about that when I said that?
Because you're a pretty humble bloke, isn't he,
Yeah,
Mogi?
humble
He's
scucks.
a pretty down-to-earth kind of dude, and I thought...
Yeah.
What, his jeans
Jeez.
are down to earth, did you say?
Well, his jeans are certainly down to earth. But, yeah, that sort of took me aback a little bit, Keyzie.
Well, what
to be
I
honest.
actually said was, I want to go to more Warriors games, but I can't because I have to commentate them. But then at least that stops me from having to sit with the filth, is what I said.
Yeah.
So it's the full thing.
Yeah.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie. The Hauraki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
So I'm commentating the game this weekend, which is exciting.
And unless you're doing corporate, you're not interested.
Yeah.
Whereas, when I go to a live fixture, I like to be in amongst it.
How often do you go to a live fixture out of interest?
Often.
Right.
Yeah.
How many times have you been to a live game of sport in the last, let's say,
Professional
5 years?
sport. Professional sport.
I'd say the last game of sport that you went to was probably at the World Cup over in England or France or wherever they had it.
No, I've been to a few
Outside of
walker
cricket.
matches and a few cricket matches.
Non-ACC related, though.
No, not ACC related. I'm off my own bat.
Nice pun.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you literally bought a
Look at
ticket.
his face, though. I don't believe him.
What do you mean? I bought it.
Oh,
Yeah, well, of course.
This
I bought a
reminds me,
ticket.
we're going to get him to predict the big poll today.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because that lying face right there reminded me.
Of course I pay for tickets. I'm
Right.
not one of those losers. Incidentally, someone stole one of my voucher. Oh, there it is.
Was it for the purple Fanta?
No, it was for something else.
Right, okay.
I'm not one of those people that tries to get freebies all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Is that right?
You know what I mean? So I don't stand around in the office, going, do we have tickets for etc.
X, Y, Z.
Yeah, it's because your
'Cause
mouth's full of
I'm-
free chips that you've stolen.
Because I'm happy to pay.
Right.
So
Thrilled.
Yeah. But I like to get the vibe of the crowd, be amongst it.
I know you're talking shit whenever you use the word vibe. Because it's so, sort of just generic.
Airy-fairy.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
what do you like about the vibe of it?
Okay, I like to be amongst the atmosphere.
But that's not true either.
I love
No, that's not true.
love being in
You love the
in a
atmosphere.
big crowd of the
You love the atmosphere of your lounge.
of
Yes.
a
The
big
atmosphere of your lounge.
of a big
You love the
crowd.
atmosphere of your deck, smoking darts, having a coffee.
A big crowd of your immediate family.
Oh,
And
and
your
even
dog.
that's a bit
That can be
much.
try at times. You know what I'm saying?
You like to
I
watch
mean,
it solo in the lounge.
Yes, with
in
a
your dressing
durry.
gown.
With a dart.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
a dart. Your nice warm lounge.
But
I've had
yeah.
a horrendous reaction to the darts, Jase.
Oh, I know what happened.
The coughing.
All right.
A lot of coughing.
Yeah, not good.
Do you reckon they're not good for you?
Well, normally
You just power
the
through
trick
it.
to a cigarette is that you don't know that they're not good for you. Like, you shouldn't be coughing. Like, you don't cough, do you, Jase?
No.
And that's the thing. So it's taken all the joy out of it for me. So
Yeah.
I think I might have to give up. Anyway, now what's the guts there? We never got to the bottom of that.
I thought
I'm
11th
smoking until,
11th of
and I will
September.
be smoking through it regardless and coughing like a prick next week once I get back.
Of course you will be.
Because I'm an idiot. Is that when we're stopping?
Well, it
So
seems
Tuesday?
like it.
Well, you said that you were going to start, and then we never got to the bottom of it.
To August,
Yeah.
at the end of August. Yeah, well, but then I said, okay, well, I'll go with what you're
You did,
doing.
okay.
Yeah.
So 11th of September then.
But having said that, I received news
I prefer
today
to call it September 11.
that
right.
appropriately. After something that we did today, I was informed I can't smoke for 24 hours, which really threw me because the whole time it was happening, I was thinking, can't wait for a durry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But,
Well, why don't you give up today?
well, maybe. I mean, I don't have to wait for Mogi.
Yeah, how many
what's that?
seconds you got left? And I'll be able to tell you whether you're going to give up today or not.
Not a lot, actually.
7?
Less.
Whoa.
Maybe like 3 or 4.
Oh.
So what if you had
No, you'd still have to smoke them all.
Yeah, so if you had like maybe maximum 3 tonight, you save that 1 for tomorrow
No,
morning.
I can't smoke for 24 hours, Keyzie.
Oh, right. Oh, so
which
you're just
is-
going to stop cold tea. Oh, I
Which
see.
has thrown a spanner in the works.
Right.
But then I'm like, well, it's always the first day that's kind of the hardest. That's when my brain's playing the most tricks.
Well,
when
now
it's
you've got an
going-
excuse, yeah.
It's going, we'll start soon. We don't have to do it now.
Yeah.
But usually in that scenario,
Your brain knows what it's talking about.
I don't have cigarettes. And that's it, because I've gone, okay, that's it. I'm not buying another pack.
Right.
No more money on durries.
Yeah.
And then it's okay. But yeah.
Well, if you don't stop today, then September 11.
Yeah, we'll see how we go.
I got the feeling it's going to be a disaster.
For me or for both of us?
Big Show, Keyzie.
Something about
Word
the
of
date.
the day is
Woozy.
As in Chris is woozy, not Jase. And Jase is trying to steal his sickness. Hey, follow us. Send in Keyzie words, 5 of them over the weekend to the Hauraki Big Show. Hoodie J, Mr. Mike Minogue, Chris KNZ, Call Me Pugs.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
Thanks, mate.